the classes at the Nelson Mandela University have been suspended until further notice. At the institution's management is trying to reach out to students in an attempt to engage them on issues raised by student leadership. Yesterday, students protested outside the university over registration and accommodation problems at the institution. Staff and students were barred from entering or leaving the campuses as Sasco members blockaded the entrances. They are calling for management to intervene and resolve issues regarding the financial aid students who have been unable to register due to non-payment of funding benefits. Let's cross back now to Jayed-Leigh Paulse, who's there on the scene for us. Jayed-Leigh, thank you very much. I do apologize, humbly apologize for cutting you off earlier. Please pick up where you left off.
Thank you, Blaine. Well, breaking news is breaking news, and I can tell you now that they're actually burning just behind us. I'm not too sure that is allowed, though. In the earlier crossing, I told you that management has that interdict, saying that they brought that interdict towards the students, saying that they are not allowed to vandalize on property, but also ensuring the safety of those students who want to go to class, Blaine. As I said to you before, classes have been postponed until further notice, but with me right now, I do have Jayed-Leigh, the deputy chairperson of Sasco. He's going to be chatting to us about Jayed-Leigh. Obviously, before we went on to air, they started burning tires. Is this allowed? I know that you guys have grievances, but I'm sure management has also told you not to vandalize property.
Well, I'm a political science student which graduated in record time. So the only language which I understand is the political language. So if you look at the politics on the ground, there's been very different to what is happening in terms of law. Because if you go back to 2017 and 2018, we'll find out NSFAS actually collapsed, and they announced a new administrator which took over from the previous CEO, Sizwe Nxasana. So on the ground, things have intensified because students are very angry, they're very hungry, they have no places to stay.
And now I'm told that there's going to be a meeting with management. Just take us through that. When exactly is this meeting scheduled to take place today?
Well, I've been briefing media outlets for the longest time, but I heard that there's a meeting at 11 that's going to sit between us and management to try and find a solution. Because Sasco is a very intellectual organization. You're not really into violence or anything. We just want to sit down with management and engage them on matters.
But surely management has indicated to the students that there is this interdict. They have asked not to vandalize, not to burn anything. Is this not going to also create further problems down the line?
When you are hungry, for example, you have no residence, which means you have no dignity. If you are forced to sleep in a toilet and you are forced to sleep in a library where there are people fluctuating every day, then that means you have no dignity. The last thing on your mind is going to court or going to jail, because hunger is the only reason that can kill you right now in the immediate.
And Jayed-Leigh, I spoke to some of the students earlier on, and they were saying that some of the females are staying in male dormitories. Some of the students are staying off campus with friends. They have to fork out extra monies for taxi just to get to campus. Just take us through, what are some of the stories? Where are the students staying and how are they feeling?
Well, the conditions where students are staying is very diabolical. It's very bad. If you go to each and every residence on campus, you are very likely to see a student that is sharing a couch, for example. They're not sharing a bed, they're sharing a couch. So you can just see the crisis that we are in right now as student leadership and the university currently.
Thank you very much. Well, Blaine, there you have it. That was Deputy Chairperson Jayed-Leigh saying that the students are very angry here at Nelson Mandela University. They are expected to engage with management at 11 o'clock. I'm also told Sasco is going to have another meeting just to finalize what exactly is going to take place the rest of the week. I'm not too sure if they're going to be removed from campus. Like I said, the classes are closed. They're not going to be adjourned anytime soon, and the classes will possibly re-adjourn next week. But like I told you, they are burning here. I'm not too sure what management is going to do with that interdict that they have against the students. But I'm going to hand back to you, Blaine.